That is our very good friend, the international man of mystery, Mr. Doug Friedman, spinning records for you over there. Thank you, Doug. You play all the best stuff. He earns it, ladies and gentlemen. I am seated here with the members of Them Guilty Aces. We've got Chewy on the end, Daniel, Victor, Andre is behind me, Rosabelle is with us, Rosie. You guys are doing a great job with the band. I have to say, the thing that I like most about you guys is you play a lot of shows, you release a lot of records, you just do a lot of stuff as a band. I admire that.
I'm trying to do more every day.
Good man, good man. How did the band start? Because I remember you guys coming to the Big C Jamboree when you were like 10, 11 years old.
I felt like I was 10 or 11 years old.
Did you? Yeah.
My voice sounds like it was 10.
Oh, please, please.
No, I do sound like lighter back then.
Yeah, well, it was about, 6, 7 years now? We got together, in the fall season, over in October. It started with me, Danny, Jared, and another friend of ours, Nick, at the time, and then a year later, we got Victor in the band. We needed him.
And he was your secret connection because, ladies and gentlemen, he is the nephew of Barb Clifford of Barb Clifford.
Yes, he is.
That was the big selling point to me when I was hosting the Big C Jamboree. Barb said, well, he's my nephew, and then you give him a break. And I didn't need to give these guys a break because they're just talented, and they just put their shoulders to the wheel, and they just work it. We are grateful to have you guys here. You've got a new record that's going to be coming out sometime real soon.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes, check it out.
I am on the record. I'm introducing them just like I used to at the Big C Jamboree. Well, we have a little bit of, we have, for the first time on the program, we're going to play a game with all the members of the band. And this is a game that our writer Sophie came up with just recently. She's the one that writes the opening monologue for me. Those are not my jokes. I'm not smart enough to come up with like real comedy jokes.
Yeah, Sophie!
Yeah.
Yeah, Sophie!
You can tell that she writes the jokes and I don't because none of those jokes ever have the word wiener in them. I'm going to have a talk with her. But she came up with this game, but I just came up with a name for it. It's called What's Your Phraseology? I'm a big fan of the way folks used to talk in the 40s and 50s. You watch those dead-end kid movies, and they come in and go, hey, Rocky, what do you hear? What do you say? Hey, how's it going, Chief? Good to see you, man. I love that stuff. One time years ago, I was working at my job, and there was like a teenage girl, what have you, working next to me, and she looked at me and she said, Ken, you have like an old phrase for everything, don't you? And I do. I love these phrases so much, the way people used to talk, the way I still talk. So what Sophie came up with the idea was, we're going to make you guys, and you guys are young guys, you're all still in your 20s and whatnot, and may I also say, where's it? We have a young man in the band. You weren't even born in the United States, were you?
Yes, I was born in Yakutia.
Of course you. What?
It's Siberia.
Okay.
North of Siberia.
You probably owned a lot of blankets.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm betting you got just as good a chance in this game as the rest of these guys. So what we're going to do is, I have a number of phrases on this piece of paper, and some of them are actual old-time phraseology, and some of them are phrases that Sophie and I just plain made up. Now, the trick is, you as a contestant, and you only get a half a moment, you have to guess whether it's a real phrase or whether it's absolute baloney. And I will be keeping score here on the big score chart, and at the end of the game, somebody's going to win a fabulous prize. Now, no fair looking at my cheat sheet. So, Daniel, we will start with you. The phrase is, color me impressed.
True.
You are correct, sir. All right, pass the microphone on to Chewy. Chewy, your phrase is, hey, pipe down.
True.
You are correct, sir.
All right.
Okay, Daniel, your phrase is, no, or Victor, pardon. Your phrase is, no waffles, no problem.
Okay, that's got to be made up.
You are correct, it is, boy. Okay, we pass it on to Andre. And your phrase, Andre, is, you and what army?
I would say true.
You are correct, sir. Boy, this one, Rosie. Okay, Rosie, are you ready?
Yes.
Your phrase is jinkies.
Oh, man. That is so ridiculous that it can be true, but it's also something you could have made up. I'm gonna go with true.
You are technically not correct.
Scooby-Doo.
Because that was just from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is not reality. I don't care how many Scooby snacks you've had, it's not reality. So we've gone around once. All right, Daniel, you are up again. Your phrase will be, don't bust my chops.
That sounds real.
You are correct, sir. That is real. All right. We pass it over to Chewy. The phrase is, raz my berries.
That's made up.
No, I'm told that one's true.
Ooh.
Ooh. So we go back to...
Well, raz my berries. I would have never known that.
That's going to be the title of your next album.
That's right. Danny's solo album when he sings the phone book.
Yeah. Okay, Victor, your phrase is, put a sock in it.
That's true.
You are correct, sir. All right. Okay, we come back to Andre, the man from overseas. The phrase is, yodeling up the gully.
Well, in the place where I was born, if you would say this phrase about 20 years ago, nobody would see you again. I think it's actually a real phrase. But I'm sure. It's like the yodel. This one, right? We're talking about Yemen, right?
I'm sorry, I was laughing so hard I missed your answer.
I think it's correct.
You said correct? Actually, no, it isn't. That's something that George Carlin made up on one of his comedy specials back in the 80s. And it refers to a sex act. Hey now.
I mean, he was right.
Well, okay, so Rosie's turn. Rosie, your phrase is, hold it, Mr. Barks-a-lot.
I'm gonna go true.
You are incorrect. That's one that Sophie, our writer, she made up that one. Okay, we are back to our final round now. So Daniel, we are coming into the home stretch, and your phrase is going to be, your father's mustache.
Can I get it used in a sentence, like the context?
Let's see. It would be, the conversation would go like this. We came home at 2 o'clock in the morning because we ran out of gas. Your father's mustache.
As much as I want it to be true, I don't think it's true. I think it's false.
You are incorrect, sir.
So it's win-win, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, to Chewy. All right, it's getting close here. All right. Okay, the phrase is, so's your old man.
That has to be true.
You are correct, sir.
All right.
You've been watching them old movies. Let's see, we are up to Victor, and the phrase is, hot biscuits, keep 'em coming.
Hot biscuits, keep them coming. No.
You are correct, sir. I made that one up. Although I think I'm going to start saying that. Let's see. We are up to Andre. Okay. Too many dumplings for one shepherd.
Oh, that's what she said. I think it's correct.
I would like to introduce the new host of the Chicago Vintage Show, Andre. Thank you. Take your seat. Good night.
Baby, come back. Baby, come back.
That's a good reference. I like that. Okay. The phrase once again was too many dumplings for one shepherd.
I think it sounds legit. I think it's.
So you're
real.
gonna say that's true?
Yeah.
You are incorrect, sir. Okay. All right. We have one more chance, and that is for Rosie. And the phrase will be, you kiss your mother with that mouth?
That is definitely true.
You are correct. All righty. All right. We put that one on the board. On the board. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of as surprised as anybody. The drummer is the winner. And as a fabulous prize, you receive a copy of Frolic, the magazine of entertainment.
Yes.
And a copy of Candid Annual. Don't leave these out where your wife can find them. Once again, these are them Guilty Aces. You're watching the Chicago Vintage Show. We'll be right back. Well done. Well done, sir. Very nice. Now we're going to take a quick set break. Oh, that you are right. You can do a cut here.
No, we're not.
All right. We have quite the surprise for these young men. There's a young fellow who was part of them Guilty Aces and hasn't been with them for a while. He's going to be up performing with them in just a moment. This is their former guitar player, Mr. Ben Haley. Ben, hey. There you go.
Us three, Rosie, Ben, and I, are going up in stage in a little bit to play with the Guilty Aces like we did back when we in those good old days.
All right.
But right now, we're going to bring Beth Wagner from Scales and Tells with an incredible animal.